You already know where we at.
Trap.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to Lord King in the building already, man. I appreciate your love and support. Let's get it. Hey, you already know what we make them do. Let them hate.
Yeah.
We finna crank this thing on up, man. Salute to
I
everybody.
can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't no looking back.
Let's get it
Came a
this
long
morning,
way.
man.
Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Cowboy Nation.
That what make them hate. That what make them hate.
Let's go.
And we just getting cake.
You already know, Lord King. We in the trip
That what
now.
make them hate. That what make them hate.
Let's go.
Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball, boy.
Yeah.
Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. Bitch, I probably average your career high.
Yeah.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own bag, we holler a deal, man.
Yeah.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Took my brother, that shit made me go harder. That shit turned me to a monster.
Yeah.
Now I'm focused on the come up. Now I'ma run up them comma for the summer, run up them numbers.
Yeah.
I know that they hate the way a ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain.
Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Yeah.
Ain't no looking back, we came a long way.
We cranked it up
I know
this
that they
morning, man.
mad, but just let them hate.
Hey.
That what make them hate. That what make them hate.
That's right.
And we just getting
Make
cake
'em
and they
hate.
just in the way.
Shout out to Time in my
That
car,
what
you
make
in the
'em
building.
hate.
Let's
That
get
what
it.
make them hate.
Yeah.
Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey, let them know what happened. You already know where we at. We in the trend now. You already know where we at in the trend now. We in the trend now. Shout out to Jose in the building. Shout out to Kai in the building. Shout out to Tommy Montoya in the building. We in here, we in here, we in here. Mr. Mike McCarthy just had an interesting interview, you know. He seemed a little snappy this morning. He was talking back. He was talking a little reckless, you know. Mike got a little agitated, didn't he? Yes, sir. Let them hate, Jose. You know, we got to make them hate. You know, they hate us because they ain't us, and you already know where we at.
Trap.
We in the trap. Yeah. They hate us because they ain't us, man. They want to be us so bad. Shout out to Peter Rizzo in the building on Facebook. Let's go. Shout out to Thomas A. Garrett in the building. Hey, now we got a few things on the injury report that was a little disturbing. Our boy Dorrance Armstrong was limited. We kind of knew that because he was he had a walking boot on at the end of the game, at the last second of the game. Don't that really suck, y'all? Like, it get me back to the argument I was saying, man. That's why we gotta handle business. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't allow him. We shouldn't have let that game play out that long till now we gotta have a last second drive. Now Dorrance Armstrong get hurt. Like, I feel like we could have avoided some of them injuries, but it is what it is. Now Dorrance Armstrong is limited. You know, we do got Slam Williams. We are prepared, but you know, I want everybody to be healthy. Shout out to Cowboy Brian in the building, Michael Lockhart in the building, Tall Montana in the building. What's happening, sir? He said we in the trial house. Gucci Man beat. Oh, I gotta get that back. Yeah, I seen you asking for that. I gotta get that sound back. I gotta get a lot of sounds, man. My little soundboard ain't that big, and it be kind of glitching when I put too much on it. But I'm probably upgrade. With y'all help, I'm gonna upgrade and get me a bigger sound deck. We gonna have all kind of crazy sounds up in the trend out, y'all.
Trap.
Jay Word said I'll be over here. Yeah, you a man of your word, sir. Shout out to you. Let's get it. But yeah, man, now we got Dorrance Armstrong limited. Jake Ferguson with a concussion, he did not participate on Thursday, so he's most definitely not playing, y'all. Jake ain't gonna make it. I don't think he gonna make it. Dante Fowler did not participate yesterday, but it was due to a personal reason, so he fine. Shout out to Randy Jackson in the building. You already know we in the trend out. You know we in the trap. Yeah. I know y'all be like, man, Landlord be crunk every morning. It be the coffee, y'all. It be the coffee. I can't help it. I might be sad and I still drink some coffee and I'm lit. That's how it be in the morning time. Who feel me about the coffee? The coffee had you right, don't it? But J-Ron Curse, shoulder and back, he limited. Like we got some concerning injuries, y'all. And then what's really alarming is most of them on the defense. We know DeMarcus Lawrence, he probably gonna be on the injury report all day. Tommy Montoya says, are they practicing today? I ain't sure. I gotta look at their agenda. I ain't sure. See, that's one of the weaknesses about my channel coming on this early. Like, we don't know what the practice gonna be, or we don't know who gonna practice today. So we gotta talk about what happened yesterday. So maybe about time I get off of here, unfortunately. That's when everything align itself, you know what I'm saying? That's when everything start revealing itself, unfortunately. So hopefully I can get me a better schedule in the future, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, all the information we got is for what happened Thursday. But yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence, I don't think it's a problem with him. What's happening, T Smooth in the building? Tata said Curse is going to be on that injury report all year. Yeah, it's looking like that. Him and DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, him and DeMarcus Lawrence look like they're going to be on the injury report all year, unfortunately, man. Hopefully they can just nurse it and, you know what I'm saying, tough it out, because we definitely going to need them, man. Them two very important players, like, we need those guys for sure. You know what I'm saying? When J-Ron playing well, this defense looks different. That's one thing y'all going to have to realize. Like, it looked like when the defense was struggling, like J-Ron and Dono weren't playing that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we going to have this three-headed monster out there, when they play well, it's going to make the defense look different. When they don't play well, we going to look different in the bad way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it look like going to happen. So we need them to play well. Now watch that. When y'all look at that on film, y'all going to notice the same thing. If those safeties not playing well, our defense going to look different. Because I told y'all, like, one of the points in contention I got with having three safeties out there, I love our safeties, but the only thing is just normal foundation of football. If you got three safeties out there, you smaller by default. And if you got a physical running team up against you, you're going to be outmanned. So, therefore, you're going to need your safeties to play above and beyond normal safety play. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We're going to need them to really ball to be able to overcome that. That's why sometimes I feel like we struggle in the run game, because those safeties, it's a lot of pressure on those safeties to perform well. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot for those safeties to just ball out, to overcome, especially a physical team. That's why you see us struggle with teams like San Francisco, because we playing a small personnel against a physical running team. So hopefully we find a middle ground. Like, it's perfect for pass coverage. You know what I'm saying? It's perfect for guarding tight ends and stuff. Like, J-Ron did a great job against Kittle, but when it came to the run game, it kind of like burned us a little bit. So we gonna need them boys to play good going forward, and I believe in them though. I feel like they're gonna be able to handle it and get the job done though. So it ain't no knock on them, but I just want y'all to understand the natural flaws that comes with running three safeties like that. You're gonna be smaller. Know what I'm saying? Randy Jackson said, Landlord, if you can get back to us when you get the knowledge. Oh yeah, for sure. I posted or something, man. I appreciate your support. Lockhart said, Word, Lord King. Oh, Tupac. Okay, you talking about something else. But yeah, man, that's one of the only things. I just want y'all to be informed. Like, when y'all see this, don't be getting so frustrated, because when you got three safeties out there, you're going to give up a little on the run, but you'll be much better in the pass. Like, every single defense has its flaws. Every single offensive play has a flaw. So it's just the best thing you can do is match them to your best ability. That's what makes a good coach. That's what makes a good offensive coach and a defensive coach. You got to find and, exploit those weaknesses in each coverage and each offensive play. Shout out to Ultra Cowboy Christian. He says, Eagles give me 2019 Ravens vibes. Oh, you talking about they going to go up there and get exposed, huh? That's exactly what they're going to do when they run up on them Cowboys. I'm telling you that right now. But let's talk about, I never said my piece about Mr. T.Y. Hilton in the building, you know what I'm saying? I like that move. You know what I'm saying? I like that move. I said a little things about it, but man, T.Y. could be a great addition to this team. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not expecting him to be prime T.Y. We're not expecting him to be four-time Pro Bowler T.Y. We need a veteran to step in and be productive that can pick up the offense quickly and produce. That's exactly what it looked like he finna do. We ain't seen the production yet because we'll have to see him play, but I've been seeing reports saying he been staying over extra time. This boy putting in OT. That's what you want to hear. They said that boy been putting in overtime trying to figure out this offense and learn and get on the same page with Dak. That's great news. And did y'all see his interview? I liked his interview. I told you, man, I got them triggers now. I got them triggers, y'all. It don't take much, but I won't tell you what my triggers is, but I got them. And when you hit a certain trigger, you got me like that. Did y'all hear T.Y. said, T.Y. said, don't nobody work like me. Did y'all hear that in the interview? You got to have that little hubris on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that silence confidence like that. You got to have that. As a competitor, as a football player, as a man, you got to have a certain amount of ego to like, bro, you can't do it like me. You got to have that. That's that competitive edge that's going to make you great. Like, you going to have that. And T.Y. Hilton wouldn't be the player he is without that competitive edge, the way he talking. Did y'all hear him? That boy said, don't nobody work like me. Who put that? Put it in the chat if y'all follow me. Like that boy T.Y. said, when he said that, I said back like, hey, I like this dude. That boy said, don't nobody work like me. That's a bold statement. And that right there is the type of mindset we need coming into this. Know what I'm saying? I feel like T.Y. Hilton could have the same impact on the wide receivers as what Jason Peters had on the offensive line. You know, Jason Peters been a godsend. We ain't even talking about his play. We talking about the leadership that he showed in the locker room. You know, they said Jason Peters kind of influenced a lot of the players to like change they routine and they regimen, all of that, like off of what Jason Peters was doing. A lot of players wanna mimic what they seeing a veteran do because you wanna know why? They know that he knew something that they didn't know to be able to play so long. Know what I'm saying? Like, they looking at like, man, how you played so long? So that right there alone to make you be willing to take their advice. They like, hey, what's your secret, bro? Like, how you 40 plus years old and you still got a job in the NFL? Like, that's something that young players are very interested in. So they are willing to take his advice. And I feel like T.Y. Hilton is the perfect person to be coming in mentoring CeeDee Lamb. Know what I'm saying? OBJ probably the better player, but if you think about far as mentorship, T.Y. Hilton probably going to be able to lay CD up a lot, bro. I likes that. He going to be able to, like, we have no vets like that in the wide receiver room. So adding T.Y. Hilton is going to work wonders for this for the veteran presence in the wide receiver room, for sure. So I love the fact that we added this guy. I think it's going to be a godsend. And then I think he can be productive as well. Like, we're not asking him to be a star. We just need him to contribute. And especially contribute in the slot, I don't think that's bad. Daphne Graham said, yes, that little arrogancy, probably. Yeah, you need to be a little arrogant. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thomas A. Gary. He said T.Y. Hilton adds a veteran presence to our receiving corps. Exactly. I think that's gonna work wonders. Jalen Tobin need to grab his pencil and pad too. I still think he's talented, but he need to be attached to T.Y. Hilton's hip pocket. He need to be learning, because to be quite honest, he could be a player similar to that. Like, if it was at his peak, at his best case scenario. You know what I'm saying? T.Y. was that dude. But I could see Jalen Tolbert being a player in that niche, like a deep threat, a consistent hands kind of guy. Like, I ain't saying he gonna be T.Y. Hilton, but I feel like Jalen Tolbert could mimic some of the things that T.Y. was doing. So that's a good veteran leader for him to follow. He need to be on his hip pocket for sure. Michael Lockhart says, I agree. I always thought T.Y. was good for us. He low-key and strictly business. Yeah, we need more of those type of guys in the Cowboys locker room. Know what I'm saying? We got enough stars. We got enough Hollywood. We got enough of that. We need some people that's, you know what I'm saying, that's down to get down and dirty, to get busy. Shout out to Jeff from SoCal in the building. We need more people that's football guys. Like, we got enough stars and enough glitz and glamour. We need football guys. Choctaw said, I don't care about Tolbert this year, but on Madden, that boy Tolbert unstoppable. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why you don't bet on Madden. But I don't think Jalen Tolbert bad. I think this complex scheme is holding him back. Option routes here and there. You got to read like a quarterback. That's what's holding him back. Randy said, I love what you're saying about T.Y. and CD and Tolbert. Yeah, I think that's going to work wonders. I think we're going to be happy. Like, bruh, let me see. I don't know. Do y'all think, okay, what Randall Cobb was when we got Randall Cobb? Do you think he was like 5 is average? You know, he was up in age too. Because I'm thinking this could be a Randall Cobb-ish type move. Randall Cobb was what? Maybe if you on a scale from 1 to 10, 5 being average, what y'all say Randall Cobb was? I say at that time when we picked up Randall Cobb, he was about a 6. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, about a 6.5. He was a little better than I ain't talking about how old he was, because yeah, T.Y. older than him. But yeah, you say he was average, J-Word. I think he was a little above average. And so, do you think that Cobb is better than this T.Y. Hilton? Because I believe that's a comparable, that's a decent comparison right there. Know what I'm saying? I think T.Y. now and Cobb back then is a decent comparison. And look what Cobb did, y'all. Look what Cobb did. Look what Cobb did. Now that got him a bag too. And Randall Cobb went over there to Aaron Rodgers and didn't do nothing for a whole season. Yeah, Cobb ain't never been better than T.Y. now. Cobb was nice though, but T.Y. was a star in this league. He was a superstar. Like, to be quite frank, he was a superstar. So if you think about that, that's why I'm asking, who's better? You see what I'm saying? Is what year was that, y'all? Was that like 2019? We'll just say 2019. What is 2019 Cobb better than 2022 T.Y.? Because, bro, that get busy in the slot, man. Y'all better put some respect on my quarterback name, y'all. 2018. Is 2018 Cobb better than 2022 T.Y.? That's a great question. Because I'm hoping for similar production. Don't y'all know Cobb almost got 1,000 yards that year, y'all? Y'all better put some respect on Dak, man. Name a slot receiver that Dak ain't turned up. Please. I could be wrong, you know. Landlord just be going out the fly. Name me a slot receiver that Dak ain't turned up. Because I can name you several of them he did turn up. He turned up Randall Cobb. He turned up Cedric Wilson. You know what I'm saying? He turned up a lot of people in the slot. Like people who went somewhere else and then didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Allow these DBs with respect T.Y. because of the unknown. His film will make them respect him. Facts, J-Word, straight up. You got to respect the dude like that. Even at an old age. Okay, they said in his prime he was like a 4-2. The way I do it when I look at a player, yeah, he got B's little bad too, Ultra Cowboy. Like, yeah, we talking that talk. We talking that talk now. Like, let's talk. That gets busy in the slot. So if you put a player, look, another one, CD Lamb. Bro, Dak gets busy in the slot now. So if you add a player that's coming in here with this type of drive and work ethic and learning to play calls this quickly, Dak finna turn him up, bro. Watch what I tell you. If T.Y. has ability, I say that. If he's anywhere near what we thought Randall Cobb is, if he's anywhere near that, this offense finna be crazy. I'm telling you that right now. Dak turns up in the slot. Like, that might be one of the most concerning things about this offense. Like, Dak like to hit the slot and the tight ends. Dak been money with slots and tight ends since he been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dak got Amari paid too now. That was a give and take situation because Amari helped Dak progress as a great quarterback too. Know what I'm saying? But Dak put him on the map as well. Like, Amari was going through shit before he came. Excuse me. But Amari was going through stuff when he came to the from the Raiders. He was going through a lot of stuff. He had a lot of stuff going on over there. So, they got rid of a first-round wide receiver. So, you got to think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? He was going through a lot of stuff, and that kind of revitalized his career. Like, he wasn't even the same no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, people looked at Amari Cooper as a whole different guy after that. Yeah, he got Cobb paid again, too. He just got Cedric Wilson paid. So, pay attention to what Dak does with the slot receiver. It's going to be marvelous. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. If T.Y. Hilton got some ability left in that tank, Dak gonna turn him up. That's a promise. See, I got my own theories. I wish I had my X-Files button because I got my suspicions. Like, one of the things I feel like would help Dak progress and, like, be this unstoppable MVP, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league, like, for sure, without a doubt, I feel like one of the only things that's been really stopping him is a dominant tight end. Know what I'm saying? Like, we got a good one, but think about Dak if he had, like, Kelsey or somebody. Like, if you put Dak with somebody like that, bro, it's going to be ugly. Like, he's money with tight ends. You give Dak somebody who's going to be open all the time, know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think that's always kind of hindered Dak. Like, we had Dak got the tail end of Jason Witten. Know what I'm saying? He got the back years of Jason Witten. He got Dalton Schultz is a good one. He's not an average. He's a really good tight end. I'm talking about one of those special ones. That's why I kind of wanted Pitts a couple of years ago, because I want to see Dak with one of those special tight ends. Patrick Mahomes that had this safety blanket his whole career, basically. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see him with one of those type of guys. But we do have a good one. Know what I'm saying? We got a good one though in Dalton Schultz. But if you can't swap out the tight end, let's see what he can do with a great slot. Shout out to Stop 6 E Breeze in the bed. You see what I'm saying? And Bruce got the toxic juice. He says Cole Beasley didn't have a great season until Dak started. Big facts. Well, he did. He had some production with Romo too, though, right? Or did he just have some flashes? I don't want to lie on him, man, but I know Dak turned him up too. You already know we in the trap. You already know that. Did somebody look that up for you, boy? Did Cole Beasley go up after Dak got there, or did he? Because I think he was starting to make a name for himself with Romo too. Landlord, Dante Fowler, 3 sacks, revenge game. Yeah, this is his game. This is Jaguars' game. They drafted him, right? I think the Jaguars drafted Fowler. And then he ended up going to the Rams and somewhere else, Atlanta. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a good point right there. And one thing I did want to talk about, too, this game is important because we can clinch. And then you know that Doug Peterson know us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Doug Peterson do know us. So we need to go in here and handle business. This almost like a division game. Doug Peterson know us well. You know what I'm saying? We know him well. So we can't go around, we can't come in here playing around, fiddle-faddling, and you know what I'm saying, twiddling our thumbs. We got to come in here and handle business ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing we did against the Texans, minus the Turpin fumble. Come straight in, score, put the pressure on the young man. That's how I say. Put the pressure on him. Put the pressure on Sunshine. You know what I'm saying? Put the pressure on him, and then let's see how we rock. If we come in here and do, hold up. Moneybag says Jerry Jones say Cowboys are close to signing OBJ. Man, you gotta be trolling. Don't be trolling me, Moneybag. Don't do that now. I don't know now. Don't make me turn up in here. Well, we gonna turn up for next year? Shit. Jerry gotta quit playing. Oh, he said he ain't. Let me go look. Shit. Y'all finna make me go way over my cussing quota this week. What a breaking news at? Don't you tell me we done put up OBJ up in here. Nah. If only he could be healthy. If he was healthy right now, boy, y'all would be in trouble. It says, hold on, let me read. According to John Macchiato, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said on 105.3 The Fan that the discussions with OBJ are very alive. We're just working through things that are important to his future here. Wow. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Derek Fisher, the buzzer beater, man. Where you been at, Derek Fisher, man? I don't even say the buzzer beater no more, sir. What you got going on? Do we need to patch it down in the trend out? We might, pat him down. Hey, you know when the mob people used to get missing, like on The Sopranos. Who a fan of Sopranos? Like when people get missing, they get concerned. They like, hey, where he at now? You know what I'm saying? They don't even trust him when he come back. They like, hey, what you been doing now? Hey, who watch Sopranos? Shout out to Carl Main in the building. Let's get it. Oh, he said he working them 95 hours a week. Ooh. Hey, salute to you, sir. That's a hard working man, no? Know what I'm saying? We gotta get it. Us men, though, we got to perform. We got to earn, sir. Salute to you. Salute to all the hard-working men and women out there, man. I know how it is. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? You already know we trapping on a Friday. Look, I got one of them hard-working jobs. You know what I'm saying? If I was at work, I'd be dark-skinned right now. I'm telling you. Yeah. I feel you there, Fisher, man. We got to get it, bro. We got to get it. But, man, that's crazy. Jerry Jones really infatuated with OBJ, man. When I seen him at that game, I said, man, we got him. But we're going to have to see, man. Y'all get my live reaction. I am really kind of lost for words. Because, you know, he been saying, this is actually big news because, you know, Jerry been saying for the longest, like, look, we ain't nowhere near close to signing him. You know, Jerry been saying that. Like, now for him to be saying that we working on things, that's a huge step forward. Y'all, Jose, OBJ look like he coming to trial. Yeah, we in the trial. Yeah, we in the trial. Hey, OBJ say he coming to trial. He coming with that pack. Kyle 001 says, man, Jerry just need to stop talking like, damn, that's what I hate about this organization. They talk too much. Yeah, they do. They gonna tell it now. Tata said OBJ not coming. Hey, these reports saying different, sir. These reports saying a little different now. Shout out to Major Mayhem. He said I be missing the live. Like, shoot, when I'm working. Dang, my bad, bro. Hey, put that notification bell on for your boy. Kyle Main said he want $1 million right now, but he want to get paid next year. Hey, take care of him, Jerry. Take care of him. Like, if we want to secure the bag for the future, I'll take it. OBJ in the slot would result in RICO charge. Hey, you ain't lying in the trend. That's too dope, though. That's too dope. That's too dope, there, Ultra Cowboy. I'm telling, like, the only negativity I got for the OBJ situation is how long it's taking and how much they taking us through. That's what I hate about it. But as far as the player, sir, you gotta think, I'm a former wide receiver. How could I not like OBJ? You know what I'm saying? I'm a former wide receiver, even though I look like a tight end right now, or offensive lineman, either whichever one you want to take the choice. But, bro, I'm telling you, bro, like, I love OBJ as a player, as his skill set. You know what I'm saying? But if you add him on top of, you don't even need him to be superior. You don't need him to be superstar OBJ. Man, shout out to Tyron Dynasty in the building. With the $199 for your mind, he says, we have OBJ money now because still price tag went down. Oh, man, why? I don't know why. Why would still price tag go down? He been doing good on the run game. You talking about, oh, you talking real nefarious, ain't you, sir? You saying you want Jerry to go slide him that offer right now, ain't you, sir? That's that. If let me know if I'm on the same page with you, Attorney Dynasty. I think I'm on the same page with you. You want Jerry to go in there and start negotiating right now. That'll be smart too. Major Mayhem said you gotta pay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you right. Major Mayhem said you gotta pay CD. Yeah, we gotta pay CD. It'll be smart to pay him now too. Bruce got the toxic juice says I'm over the dog and pony show with OBJ. Do it or don't. That's me. My sentiments exactly, sir. My sentiments exactly. That's exactly how I feel. And like they've been taking us on this emotional roller coaster. It's making me sad. Would you just get on with it, sir? I am sick and tired of this OBJ-ness and these Odell Beckhamisms. I'm sick of it. Make the decision, sir. You a billionaire. You could not be indecisive. That's not possible. You know what I'm saying? It takes some qualities to be a billionaire, and indecisiveness is not one of them. Just get the job done or don't do it at all, sir, please. Because we are absolutely sick of this emotional roller coaster that you are putting us through over here in Cowboy Nation. We are tired of it, Jerry. Come on now. Get the deal in the bag. You understand? Get the man in the bag. I'm sick of it, Jerry. Randy Jackson said, landlord, baby boy, so stop talking, but he said, but that is in the front office. Hold up, front of the game right now, or wrong. What's up? I don't understand that, sir. Let me see. Let me try to read that one more time. But that is in the far front of the game right now. I mean, right or wrong. What's up? You saying that they putting all this news in front of the game. If that's what you're saying, I agree. And it shouldn't be. Jerry is a spectacle now. You know he got to have that attention. That's one of his best and worst qualities. Shout out to Reddy Red in the building. We know that's one of his best and worst qualities. We understand that. So, I hate it, but you know, you got to love it at the same time. That's who Jerry is. Did you hear what Dak said? Dak sick of it too. They was asking Dak about OBJ, and what Jerry said about OBJ, Dak was just like, you know, it is what it is. That's just Jerry. Like, people understand that Jerry's just being Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K. Kenny M.S. in the building. I don't know if I ever seen you, sir, but welcome to the trend out. That's what we call it here. We getting trap. Yeah. You might have to get patted down because, you know, we be kind of nefarious in the building. We be slightly nefarious from time to time, but you know what I'm saying? As long as you are already good, you said Cowboy Nation, you know you family. Jeff from SoCal says, I have no problem with Jerry. Jerry is making his business lucrative. That's what he's doing, and that's his job, actually. But the only problem I got with it is, why are you the GM as well? Think about this. It would not bother the Cowboys at all if Jerry Jones was doing all of this same stuff as just the owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't care about none of it. But what makes the team get involved is that he's a GM too. So it's like it's affecting the team as well too much. But I don't know, man. Jerry just gonna do Jerry, bro. We know this. We've been dealing with Jerry for years now. Jerry gonna be Jerry. We know that. Jerry gonna be Jerry. There's nothing you can do. Shout out to Tommy Montoya. Yeah, hit that like button. Now, don't be stealing. You know what I say. Don't be stealing now. Bro, it's free, bro. It's free. You understand? It's free. It's free. I promise you. Hit that like for the squad. It will not charge your card. You understand? It will not. Don't be stealing now. I know we got some good, honest people in here. You understand? Shout out to James Taylor in the building. You understand? Let's get it. But yeah, man, Jerry just taking us through so many emotional roller coasters. It is sickening. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little tough at times. It gets tough. Yeah, Will McClay is really the real GM. Like, Jerry just don't want to let that title go. It's kind of crazy, too. That's even crazy. Like, Jerry don't want to let that title go for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Jerry know he ain't doing no GM duties. Like, come on now. Like, look, you could be the biggest Jerry Jones fan in the world. Who in here believe Jerry Jones doing some GM duty? Hey, we need to look up what a GM actually does. Like, what is their actual day-to-day job? And we know good and gosh darn well that Jerry ain't doing none of that stuff. Like, Jerry crazy, man. We know Jerry ain't doing that. But how y'all like this Trayvon Mullins guy? Trayvon Mullins, free agent guy we picked up. Do y'all think he could be a little J-Ron Curtius? When we talk about players along, like, from Dan Quinn, in my opinion, like, you can't really just sleep on people. Because Dan Quinn didn't work wonders with these folks, bro. You got to give him his props. Jerry is talking GM. Yeah, he the GM of talking. That's what you saying. Like, you can't really disrespect Dan Quinn when he gets somebody, because he's been working wonders. He's been getting the very most out of everybody he's been getting. Know what I'm saying? So, look what he did to J-Ron Curse. Look what he did for Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons might not be the same player. Shout out to Saint in the building. Appreciate that like, sir. But who knows where Micah Parsons would have been if we would have still had Mike Nolan. Micah Parsons might be looking like a bust if we had Mike Nolan. Like, that's how coaching works. Know what I'm saying? So, who knows? He might be able to get his hands on him. Him and Al Harris might be able to turn him into something. He was a high pick. Like, what pick he was? I know he played at Clemson. Like, let me see. I know he was a second round or a first round pick. Let me see. I had the information pulled up. They said he was a second round pick. He was picked 40 in 2019. That's a lot of talent. This man's still young. Know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing but 25 years old, 6'2", 200 pounds. That's a nice frame for a corner. Now, all you got to do now is try your best to help him hone his skills in. You know what I'm saying? Bring out the best in him. And I love Al Harris. Who better to do it than Al Harris? Do y'all trust in Al Harris? Because I believe Al Harris he been like getting slept on. I feel like he deserve a lot more credit. In his defense. I love Al Harris. I love what he done brought to this team. Like, I love the relationship him and Trayvon Diggs done built. Like, I love everything about that. Al Harris, sometimes you need them players too. You need them coaches that was players, because they understand players better than the normal coach do. Know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever became a boss at your old job? Know what I'm saying? And somebody doing the job you was doing before you became the boss? Like, you understand all the stuff about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at when you got a player that's a coach. You need that. They able to understand the player at a different level. Know what I'm saying? So I like Al Harris being the DB coach. Like, I love it. I love it to death. Like, he might be up for a defensive coach job after a while. Derek Fisher said he was a shutdown at Clemson. Yeah, he beat my Alabama team too. But I think we might be able to get something out of him, man. Like coaching work wonders, y'all. Don't never think that just because a player was nothing over here, he can't be something over there. Like I said before, if y'all new here, man, I'm Landlord from Alabama. I played, so I never coached at a high level. So most of my theories and most of my views and perspectives gonna probably come from a player's perspective. So with me talking from a player's perspective, I would have to side with a player sometime because, like, it could be just coaching that got him looking sorry. Like, we looked at, shout out to Dallas Cowboys. I looked at his show the other day, and they was showing some film of him, and he playing 10 yards off the ball. Why is that? Is that him or is that coaching? He playing 10 yards off the ball at Arizona. And you a 6'2" corner with 200 pounds. And I'm sure you got some length on you. That's Dan Quinn love cornerbacks with length. You don't play that far off the line, then you got that size, you need to be physical. That's one thing I like about Kelvin Joseph too. Y'all sleep on him. Like, he's not no great corner right now, but he got all the tools. Kelvin Joseph is physical. And that's something you're going to need. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need that physicality, especially when you're going up against San Francisco wide receivers. Ayuk and Debo physical. Like, Kevin Joseph might be able to match up with them pretty well. Derek Fisher says, Landlord from Alabama, he a press cornerback. Yes, he should be. But the way the other teams was using him, Derek Fisher, they had him off the ball 10 yards and stuff. Like craziness. Any cornerback with length and size, you want him to be pressed. Now, you do need better like hip movement and stuff like that to be able to play press, but prototypically, a player with that type of frame, a DB with that type of frame, you will probably want to mold him into a press corner. Know what I'm saying? You need length. Look at all the great press corners. Look at Jalen Ramsey. He got nice size and he long. Look at Trayvon Diggs. He got nice size and he long. That's the prototypical build for a nice press corner. Know what I'm saying? Like, you need that size and length. And that's exactly what he got. Now, maybe he has some boneheaded defensive coaches. He might be able to turn it around over here. You know what I'm saying? I hope so. We might have Trey and Trey up there in the back of the secondary. You know what I'm saying? Trey and Trey. And that means you ain't getting that but 3 points. Hey, I ain't gonna hate on Dan Quinn yet. I think he might be able to work some magic with him. So I'm gonna keep my hopes up for him. So, especially his second round pick. Like, that's a lot of talent. It's not easy to be that high of a pick. You know what I'm saying? He was coming from a Power 5 school too. So, yeah, I like them kind of guys like that. I like big school guys because they ain't scared of the moment. This man got a championship. So, he might be able to be used over here. We'll have to see, though. Ultra Cowboy says, I believe Tyron will be our right tackle. I've been seeing that. Derek Fisher, I think you was a little late. I like T.Y. in the slot, but I can get back to it in a second. But Tyler Smith is our franchise left tackle. I think so too, but I think we going to have to take the lumps with him right now. He going to get his lumps right now, but maybe next year when he get the offseason program and stuff, he going to be a monster, guaranteed. He already showed you flashes of greatness already. His first, 5 games, he was outstanding. I think they got enough tape on him, and then he kind of hit a little wall. But I ain't worried about him. I still like Tyler. I had full confidence in Tyler coming into the season because of what I seen on tape from Tulsa and his mindset. So I ain't too worried about him. But it's going to take him a little time to get adjusted. Eternal Dynasty said, nothing wrong with competition. Yeah, you need that extra competition. Kelvin Joseph, this finna light a fire up under him. This gonna light a fire up under Kelvin Joseph, for sure. He gonna have to get with it. And I like that. Competition breeds perfection. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to show your best, sir. And that's what I like. Shout out to Isaiah Young on the Facebook and Peter Rizzo. Let's get it. See, I be forgetting about Facebook sometimes. I just gotta come and check on my people, man. I appreciate y'all over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build that community as well. Let's get it. Jeff from SoCal said Tyron played right tackle at USC. Should have no problem. Yeah, Jeff from SoCal. Like, I ain't gonna lie though, I wasn't too excited to see Tyron talking about going to right tackle. I'm just be real with y'all. I don't like that because this is no doubt on can Tyron do it, because it ain't many things I feel like Tyron can't do. Like, have you seen Tyron Smith? Like, he's a mammoth of a man. This man is huge. But I just don't like it. It's just saying, like, if he's coming back from an injury, that means you kind of want to be careful, and then you putting him at a situation that he ain't used to no more. Don't you see what I'm saying? Like, I could be wrong. I heard that it's less stress on a right tackle than a left tackle though. So that might be a good point. But the reason I say, when you want a little form of familiarity with Tyron Smith coming back, you see what I'm saying? Let him do some things that he's familiar with, so he won't be doing no weird movements and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And tweak some. If he go back to exactly what he used to and he can perform exactly how he been, that's how I feel about it. That's why I wasn't too ecstatic to see him going to right tackle. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't really like to see that. Let Tyron just go back to left tackle. And then I feel like let Jason Peters do the right tackle. That's my 5. I wanted Tyler Biadasz. Of course, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. And I wanted what's his name? Jason Peters at right tackle, Tyron at left tackle, and Tyler Smith at left guard. That's how I wanted it. Know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they doing. They talking about they tried 5 different combinations. So I wonder what combinations they had then. Cause they probably do you think they gave Avante Collins some run? That's possible. Isaac Alarcon, you think they gave him some run? I hope not. That wasn't one of the 5 things they did. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that being productive. Connor McGovern definitely should be on the bench. And it ain't like he's terrible, but he's not best 5. He's not one of the best 5 linemen we got, in my opinion. Know what I'm saying? Bruce got the Tyson Juice said, Landlord, I used to play left tackle. Defenses always put their best pass rushers on the offense's left. That's the quarterback blind side if they're right-handed. Yeah, I figured that. I know that's the blind side, so yeah, I can see that. So they probably don't want, okay, now it make a little more sense. They probably don't want him going up against the top-tier pass rushers right now. So, okay. See, that's why we need the community, you know what I'm saying? That make a lot more sense now. Like I said, I'm not no football guru. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people in the chat that got more football knowledge than I might have at some things. So that was a good point, though. So I can see that now. So they probably don't want him going up against these top tier people, and then you can mess around and tweak something messing with one of them too now. Yeah, that makes sense. You going up against Michael Parsons, you might jerk the wrong way, and now you're out for the year again. You know what I'm saying? So I feel. Shout out to Eternal Dynasty again, man. Hey, I really appreciate you, sir. You want me to keep on trapping, man. I appreciate it. You want me to keep on trapping, man. I told y'all, man, these donations just let me know I'm doing the right thing and I need to keep going. He says, my dream of Tyron and left tackle and Tyler at right guard is over. Hold on, you said your dream of Tyron at left tackle and Tyler at right guard. Why would he be at right guard? That's Zach, ain't it? Yeah, left guard. Okay. You threw me off with that one, sir. You threw me off with that one. But that's why I posted that sad picture with Wolverine today. You know what I'm saying? And I think people kind of took it out of context. I was posting it like that because I was sad from what could have been. Know what I'm saying? I'm not doubting Tyron at all. I never doubt Tyron Smith unless we talking about his health. You know what I'm saying? I would never doubt his ability. I'm just sad about Terrence still being hurt because I know what could have been. I've been getting goosebumps waiting on that combination to get together. Know what I'm saying? Like, I've been super ecstatic about this happening because I know what kind of gangsters Terrence Steele and Zach Martin is on that right side. And just imagine when you put Tyler Smith on that inside and put Tyron back out there, man, this offensive line would have been bullying people, y'all. This offensive line would have been bullying people, y'all. Shout out to JB2 with the 199 for your mind. He just wanted to show some love. He ain't even had nothing to say, man. I appreciate that, sir. I really do. We in the trend now. Keep on trapping, landlord. That's what that said. Keep on trapping, landlord. I got you. Ultra Cowboy says, from Giant Slater on OBJ and the reporting of at USA Today and Jared Bell, everyone I've talked to says Jerry Jones is driving the bus on this one. So stand by. Ooh. Ooh. See, if he can't help us this year, why you going so hard, Mr. Jerry? Like, for Jerry to be such a rich billionaire guy, man, like, it seems like why he don't know how to negotiate, man. Like, think about this. It's like, bro, he ain't even being subtle with the fact that he want OBJ. This man, like, he is like proposing. Like, you supposed to play it. Let me know if I'm wrong, cause I ain't no master negotiator. You know, I got some little negotiation in me. Like, don't you supposed to be a little subtle with it? You don't want the player to know, like, you gonna die if you don't have him. You don't want the player to feel that confident. You know what I'm saying? Then you giving all the leverage to the player. Like, Jerry supposed to be a little more subtle, right? Like, Jerry's just giving his whole heart away. Like, Jerry said he ain't got time to be playing around. Jerry said, I'm too old. I ain't got long here. I don't have days to waste. I gotta confess my love, sir. You know what I'm saying? Jerry said, I gotta confess my love. I can't beat around the bush. I'm going straight at it. I'm shooting my shot like stealth. Jerry ain't no joke, man. Jerry said he is Steph Curry, sir. He need to shoot his shot on everything. That boy, that crazy. I love Jerry though, man. You gotta love him. Thomas J. Worthy said, landlord, that's because Steven is doing the contract. You saying Jerry is confessing his love because basically they got the deal done? That what you trying to tell me? Popeye Peach son. Then Jerry needs to check Kellen and let Mike McCarthy run the play call. And yes, he does, sir. He actually does. I would love that, actually. I would very much so love that if Kellen Moore gave up the play calling duties. Like, let him design plays. If he design them, I'm good. I just need that seasoned veteran to know what he doing when the time calls for it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect Kellen Moore as a talented OC. I'm just trying to disrespect him as a talented play caller. Like, them two different things. I just don't see him being that talented of a play caller, man. That's all I'm saying. Ultra Cowboy says signing OBJ now is actually smart. Yeah, I ain't saying it's not smart. I'm just saying, like, don't you want to be a little more subtle with the way you moving with it? Ain't that subtle about Jerry Jones, bro. Ain't nothing subtle about Jerry Jones. Nothing. So, you know, if we sign him now, he gonna definitely give us that Dallas Cowboy discount for next season, for sure. We know that. Micah H says, playmaker behind the scenes talking to Jerry. Yup. Man, Michael Irvin might be. Jerry want him in the trap high. Hey, that what I'm talking about, Randy? Hey, we in the trap, yeah. We in the trap, yeah. He said he want that boy trapping. Nah, hey, OBJ word, he trap word though. He just gotta quit playing with her. Michael Lockhart said, yup, he is my swing just in case of a Tyron. injury to Tyron. Who you talking about, Mike Lockhart? Oh, he said, I got Tyron McGovern, Tyler B, Zach Peters is my best 5. Let me read that one more time. Tyron McGovern. You got McGovern? You got McGovern over Tyler Smith? I don't see that. And then, cause you gotta think, yeah, you ain't lying, Ultra Cowboy. What billionaire is subtle? It ain't that subtle about Jerry. But Michael Lockhart, we gotta discuss this, sir. He said he got McGovern over Tyler Smith. See, look, this is what I don't want you to do though, bro. You know, we love you be here all the time. But look, you must be projecting Tyler Smith from what you seen him do at tackle. Because Tyler Smith at guard is a whole nother ball game, sir. I'm gonna tell you that right now. See, it's harder to play tackle than it is to play guard. Tyler Smith naturally looks like a guard, to be honest. Like, I ain't talking about his build. I'm talking about the way he like to play. He is super aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That's guard vibes right there. You got to be more crafty at tackle. You know what I'm saying? So, I would love to see Tyler Smith at guard. I might have to go pull up all the reps that we seen Tyler Smith at guard. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe you'll get a different perspective, Michael Lockhart. But I don't think McGovern better than Tyler Smith at all, at nothing. Just being real, sir. Like, but McGovern ain't terrible, but I don't think he better than Tyler Smith. Now Tyler has struggled at tackle lately, so I give you that. That's probably what fueled that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, Michael Lockhart. I ain't trying to bag on you. I really want to have a discussion because that's interesting that you said he better than McGovern. Better than Tyler. He says McGovern being okay is for security for Tyron. Oh, you saying you just want to have Tyler Smith in the cut? That's what's fueling. I can see that. But look, we still got Peters in the cut. But you said you want Peter at right tackle. So I see we in an interesting little situation without Terrence Steele. So it sucks. It sucks. Yeah. So I get what you saying. You saying that like basically you saying you don't trust Tyron. For one, you saying you don't trust him because he is very much so injury prone. Then you got you want to have a solid backup that's ready to step in. And then that would not be able to be Josh Ball because Josh Ball is a right tackle. And then it would not be able to be Jason Peters because Jason Peters would be on the right side too. So I understand what you mean now. See, that's why we have to have a discussion because we would have thought you was crazy, man. We would have thought you was crazy. So that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes a lot of sense, but I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to jeopardize what I got on the field for what could possibly happen, if that makes sense. Let me know if you get me, Michael Lockhart. I think that's fair. I wouldn't want to jeopardize what I got going on the field for, I wouldn't want to jeopardize what I got going on the field for what could possibly happen in the future. Ultra Cowboy Christian said McGovern is better than Peters. Even Vouch said it. Hey, Vouch is the offensive line guy, so. Hey, I ain't no offensive line guy, so what do I know? So I might have to revisit that. I ain't seen McGovern being better than Tyler Smith, though. I think y'all saying that. That's why I said, are y'all grading him off of his tackle reps or off of his guard reps? Because I feel like Tyler Smith is a better guard. That's what I'm going to say. I think Tyler Smith is a better guard today than Connor McGovern is. That's my opinion. Know what I'm saying? Let me know. That's probably what it is. Shout out to Larry Lynn Singh in the building. Virgil Brown in the building. You already know we in the turnout. Trap. We in the trap. Yeah, Ultra Cowboy said Tyler's better than McGovern. Hey, they said a big homie Vouch said he better, so I'm gonna have to revisit that. I might have to challenge my boy to a duel. But I think they gotta be projecting Tyler from what he did at tackle. Gotta be. Cause if that's the case, it ain't fair. Think about that. If you judging him off tackle to where he could be at guard, that ain't fair. Cause him at guard is a whole different thing. Randy Jackson said Tyler has struggled at times, but he has more power in the run game than Connor. Facts. He's clearly much more aggressive and much more dominant than McGovern is. Man, come on, man. I ain't no expert, but I don't think you got to be an expert to see that Tyler Smith be pancaking people and Connor McGovern don't. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Now, even if he do, he don't do it as much. That's what I say. He don't do it as much as Tyler Smith does. You know what I'm saying? But to be fair though, I know Vach has done the offensive line work. So I have to revisit that before I challenge him. But off first glance, I feel like Tyler Smith is a better guard than McGovern for sure. Micah A says Tyler is a rookie. He get grace for that's true. You got to take that into account as well. He's a rookie that we comparing to Connor McGovern. This is rookie Tyler Smith too. So that's a big fact though. Yeah, Sugar Daddy Williams in the bed and what's happening? You already know we in the trend out. Jay Word said, Landlord, if that's the case, why do the Cowboys pull out McGovern that time? Because he be about to get people killed. That's why. And okay, this another thing. This why I said I can't make these bold claims because I haven't done the research. Just to be fair, I haven't just sat down and evaluated each rep from the offensive line. So I know Vice does this. So I have to be fair. But the reason I'm going to say this, I'm going to have to look at this though. Maybe they saying it off for like, let me see. It's crazy, man. I'm going to have to go look at that. It said Landlord why they taking McGovern out? Because maybe they talking about, that's what I was about to say. Maybe they talking about McGovern is a better pass blocker than Tyler Smith. Because he definitely, I don't think is nowhere close as a run blocker. See, it's a lot of little intricate, ins and outs, nooks and crannies that could be into this debate that I ain't clear on. I know Vice got a legitimate reason why he feel that way. Know what I'm saying? So I have to see, but I'm just saying, think about that. Is he talking about Connor McGovern is a better pass blocker than Tyler Smith is? Then that might be the closer battle. Because Tyler been struggling lately at pass blocking. But as a run blocker, I think Tyler Smith is head and shoulders above him. Jeff from SoCal says, nobody says McGovern is better than Tyler. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Michael H says, McGovern holding his own. I'm not going to try and dismantle his game. Yeah, I ain't saying that he suck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that, but, I think I like what I got in the rookie a little better right now. Jose says, just put tight end help on Tyler's side if he's struggling. Yeah, give him a couple chips. Let Zeke get over there. Zeke an honorary offensive lineman. He be in their meetings and everything. You know what I'm saying? Zeke will be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? I feel very confident in that. So, yeah, I think I have to actually see exactly what he's saying before I challenge it. Because I know Vach did the offensive line work, though. I know that. But, I don't know. I'm going to have to, because he do be putting his rankings out there. I'm going to have to go read his rankings. He be putting his offensive line rankings for the week. Now, who said that? Maybe he was saying that for that week, too, sir. You got to think about that. Whoever said he said that, maybe it was just for that week too. It might have been just for that week because he be doing it like he do the offensive line rankings for a week. I done seen him do that on Twitter. Sugar Daddy Williams said, why not Zeke at the goal line? What you mean? I don't know what you mean, Sugar Daddy. Says, why not Zeke at the goal line? Yeah, Zeke, you remember we used to chant Zeke's name at the goal line. That was one of his specialties. He always had a nose for the end zone, so we should do that. Jose, what you talking about, sir? Y'all crazy. McGovern needs to play fullback. Yeah, that Hulk package be mean, don't it? I like that Hulk package that we come out with. It be outstanding. It be gangster to me. But let me see. Gabriel says Govern hasn't been playing poorly enough to lose his job. That might be fair. But has he been playing well enough to not get an upgrade? Because they still been taking him out, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where it don't make sense. Think about that. You right that he ain't just been so horrible that he has to go. But at the same time, they been subbing him in and out. They been putting Tyler over there. It's like they know that Tyler is better. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like they know they preparing to make that move. That's why they doing all that. Yeah, true. You see what I'm saying? Like, they looking at it like it's a spot that they can upgrade it. Not saying that that corner gonna get that hurt. You know what I'm saying? But I think they looking at it like we can improve there. You know what I'm saying? Like Zach Martin, right guard, you can't improve there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain positions you just can't improve at. And you ain't looking to move on from. You know what I'm saying? I think that's fair. Tyler Stronger, he's a mauler. Yes, he is. He's a gangster in the run block. Michael A says, only Cowboy fans pit position players against each other, even when they are balling. I mean, it's competition. They against each other naturally, though, Michael H. Think about that. They against each other naturally. We just try to put a little filter over it so it won't be so, I got to get you. We try to make it a little brotherly. You know what I'm saying? But they are against each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as competition go, like, it's competitive. Because, like, typically you wouldn't want to sub in and sub out offensive linemen like that, even though we've been doing it. But you wouldn't want to do that, in theory. But do y'all got any questions y'all want me to get to before I wrap this thing on up? Let me know. Michael A says, foul to say Tyler Smith is the future left tackle and McGovern good enough to have claimed left guard spot. Yeah, that's fair. I think we had a good discussion today, though. Reddy Red says, they didn't learn from the last season to use top 5 before playoffs and got us killed for it. You right. We gotta use the best 5. Hey, at the end of this video, y'all, everybody in the chat, please hit the like button for the squad. It will not charge your card, and we got a little homework. I want to see y'all best 5. Y'all drop y'all best 5 offensive linemen. What kind of line combo y'all want to see for this next game? Please, I need some crowd participation, you understand? I want to see what y'all feeling like. Drop y'all top 5, y'all power 5 offensive linemen in the chat box after this show is over. You understand? Let's get it. And, like I say, we the greatest. Y'all already know this. Let's get it. I appreciate everybody pulling up, coming through, stopping by to the Trend app. Money in here. Let's get it. In my hand. Yeah.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm out to think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. Damn, I never let them play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for ain't from the bottom, you ain't
Say
get
that,
how I
J
feel.
Word.
To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, and dollars till you make it.
Yes,
Show
sir.
them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing.
We
I'm
grooving today, man.
flamboyant when
It's a
brainstorming,
Friday.
it's fair warning. For
You
my
know it ain't
opponents
no
that will be
credit on
mourning
no
before the
Friday.
morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the
Y'all have
fans
a good
want
day,
it. The
man.
hot
Make sure
topic,
y'all
you try to
have a
cop it,
good
it's hard
rest of your
stop
day.
it. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming,
Get
y'all
1%
microscopic.
greater.
I got
Know
them
what I'm
watching
saying?
and they
Be
believe in
productive.
me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping.
Yeah.
I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. You should know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody
messing
with me. I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't
Shout out to Red
stand me.
Red,
We'll
Sugar
take a
Daddy
seat.
Wiz,
I do it for the family.
Yo.
So bring the block to the Grammys. And if
Friday,
you try to
sir.
stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the dollars see you make it, and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
Man, that has been my time. You know, I go by Mr. Landlord from Alabama. Your plug for everything about America's team in the trend out.
Trap.
Yeah.
Trap.
And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation, man. Don't forget to support the show. Don't forget to like the show, man. Y'all holla at your